Hello there, welcome or perhaps welcome back to another Sandals Spotlight Moment. If it's your first time here on the channel, you are very welcome. On this channel, we do so many different things. We do these Sandals Spotlight Moments. We also do insider peeks and full resort tours of all the various, well, all of the resorts, you could say, at Sandals and Beaches Resorts. We also do looks at most of the suites and rooms across Sandals. We have everything you need to know videos. We have top 10 rankings and everything in between. So make sure to have a look on the channel for what you want to know. It's probably there. If we haven't had the pleasure to meet before, my name's Addison. I'm the founder and CEO of Reliant Destinations and mycaribbeanluxury.com. Again, thank you for your viewership today. We appreciate it, and I hope that this is an insightful video for you. Here on this topic today, we are talking about Butler services at Sandals. So I should also say this does apply to Beaches Resorts as well. For those of you who are kind of newer to all this, Sandals, these are resorts that are for couples, okay? So adult-only resorts meant for couples in love. Yes, you can go as a friend if you want, that sort of thing, but you do need to have a double occupancy in a room. So 2 people per room at Sandals, and over the age of 18, that's the rule. Over at Beaches, it's a little bit different. Beaches are resorts for everyone. At the moment, we have 2 beaches here in Jamaica. We have Beaches Negril and also Beaches Ocho Rios in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Then you have Beaches Turks and Caicos, which is currently the largest beaches resort, and that is on the gorgeous island of Turks and Caicos. Now, very soon you're going to see some more beaches coming as well. We have Beaches Runaway Bay that's coming here in Jamaica. We're also going to be seeing beaches in Barbados and perhaps some other surprises coming as well, so stay tuned for that. When it comes to a trip at Sandals, everyone's experience is very different. Everyone has different desires. Some want to stay in their room and relax, some want to go on the beach the whole time, some don't want to ever leave the pool, and for some, they want a perfect blend of everything. Some want quiet, some want a large resort with lots to do, some want that perfect medium spot. That's the beautiful thing about Sandals. You have all of those opportunities because there are so many different resorts, each with a different vibe. Similarly, when you are inside of a resort, depending on what you are looking for, your experience can be customized to you. One of the best ways to do that is by the type of room that you select. At Sandals, there are 3 different types of rooms. So first of all, you do have the entry tier rooms. You have the entry tier rooms, which are going to be kind of your run of house rooms, your cheapest way to get into the resort and experience everything Sandals or Beaches has to offer. Your second tier is going to be Club Sandals, or as it's called on the Beaches side, that's going to be concierge services. So at the Butler tier, you're going to have an experience that is very customized to you. One of the most common questions we get is, Addison, what can a butler do for you exactly? Well, that's a question which I'm happy to answer, but it also doesn't have an exact answer. It's a little bit more of a science. That's because it is personalized to you. I can give you some examples, however. So the way I use butler service might be completely different to the way that you use butler service, and that is exactly what it's for. So for some people, the ideal use of butler service is to make sure that you have a dedicated covered chair on the beach at your favorite spot every single day. You have a cooler that's packed with your favorite beverages, some, maybe some chilled wine, some beer, some sodas, and lots of waters for hydration. Maybe that's your ideal perfection. Or maybe you want the same thing. You want to have a nice drinks cooler in a dedicated spot by the pool, right? Same thing. So your butler is able to reserve some chairs for you with that. Same dining. Maybe you're someone that you really like to have dining at a specific time. You say, you know what, 7 p.m., that's really what I want to dine every single day. Well, again, your butler can help customize your dining experience to you, making sure that you have some priority restaurant reservations. Now, part of my sweating here, it is the middle of the day, and I, for some reason, decided to film this video at the height of the sun, but we're gonna get through this. This is a gorgeous weather today, honestly. I just made the mistake of wearing trousers on the way to the airport. What I would say, hey, you know what? The best thing about Sandals is you're gonna have a great experience no matter what. But if you are kind of on the line between, which tier of service, I have to say, have a step back and have a think, what do you really want to accomplish from your stay? There is 2 different angles. One thing to remember is the nicest rooms and suites at Sandals, they by default come with butler service. So it's not possible to actually book those rooms without butler service. But I would say for someone that doesn't want butler service but wants a nicer room, don't worry at all, because the butlers are very unobtrusive. They're there to help you in the shadows in the background, not to stand over you and be infringing in any way on your stay. That's not how it works whatsoever. The idea of a good butler is going to be the invisible force in the background of your stay, making sure that everything goes seamlessly and helping you create memories for a lifetime. That's what it's about. So we talked about a chair reservation on the beach. We talked about dining reservation. Kind of what else? Well, other things. Some things can be a little bit of a surprise. I don't want to ruin those, but let's just say that your in-suite experience can be customized to you. Also, perhaps you want to have a private dining experience inside of your room or suite. Yes, as a brand, Sandals does offer private candlelight dinners on the beach, which we can add to anyone's vacation. That's no problem whatsoever, and it's a very popular add-on. But if you just want to, on your patio or balcony, you want to dine, you don't have to dine as a Butler guest from the room service menu. That's the beautiful thing. Your butler can actually bring you menus from all of the different restaurants in resort, minus sushi for health and safety purposes, so any of the other ones, and you can actually order from those menus and have the actual full array of what you would be dining in the Italian restaurant, for example, brought to your room or suite and have a little romantic meal there, maybe at sunset or whatever your vibe is. So that's something which is a very popular use of that service. Also, if you do have some specifications in terms of how you want your room laid out, maybe you need certain extra pillows, you like to have your pillows laid out a certain way, or you like to have firmer pillows, softer pillows, all of those type of customizations are very easily done by a butler. So that's something which I definitely mention. Usually you're going to have not just one butler, but you're going to have 2 or 3 butlers in total. They're going to rotate on a team. And they tend to communicate with each other very, very well, giving you a very seamless experience that really runs together and blends into a perfect experience. So we've highlighted a few things there, but the list really goes on. They are able to help you unpack your suitcase if you want. They're able to help you even, pack the drawers. They can iron your clothes for the first night if you wish. Perhaps you just landed and you have a crinkly shirt. You want to make sure you have a nice shirt for dinner. All of those things can be done. If you want to have reservations with Island Routes, for example, which is the official excursion partner of Sandals, again, that is easily done. They can make sure that you have a priority spot on, maybe a snorkel expedition. Again, even a water sports, some free included water sports, they can get that reservation for you. The idea is to make sure that your experience feels very personalized, that it feels what you want to accomplish. And that's what a butler does. The one thing I always say with the butler service is don't come into butler service with a huge list of things that you want to need, because here's the thing. What butlers are trained for is they're trained to recognize the need before you even know you need it. And so I say if you come in with a list of very mundane things that are probably going to be done by maybe other departments in the resort, then you are not leaving room for creativity for things that might be even better than you can imagine. Those that have the best experience with butler service are typically those that come and they have a chat with their butler. They kind of give them a general idea of what their ideal stay is. And then at the end of that, they step back and let their butler just take the reins. And from there, those guests are usually delighted. They are surprised and they are just full of wonderful experiences because the butler then is trained to anticipate needs before they're needed. And so that is what it's really all about, that personalization. Butlers are very highly trained. They're trained by the English Guild of Professional Butlers. That is the same organization, actually, which even the Royal Butlers train with. So there's very high standards there. And those standards are really just to make sure that truly someone's needs are met, again, before they even know they need them. Now, I do know that everyone's stay is different. A lot of you have questions. You can reach out, hello@ReliantDestinations.com. Again, that's hello@ReliantDestinations.com. My team and I at Reliant Destinations, we offer 100% complimentary concierge services, and we have preparation assistance materials which are simply unrivaled in the industry. You won't find it elsewhere. And best of all, it comes with our best deal guarantee, because as an exclusive partner of Sandals, we operate on the back end of Sandals, meaning that you're going to have every best rate, every best promotion, all of that is going to be guaranteed for your stay. And of course, our goal is to make sure you also have the best service anywhere. We hope you reach out to us if you have any questions, if you're thinking to book, even if you just recently booked and have some questions, we'll try to help you out where we can. But honestly, thank you for stopping by this channel. Thank you for having a little insight into butler services. We hope that if you haven't experienced a butler suite, a butler experience before, that you'll give it a try sometime. It's really unique, and honestly, if you are trying to create special romantic memories, well, what better way to do that? Thanks again for stopping by this channel. Please remember to like and subscribe. We hope to see you around very soon in the next Sandals Spotlight Moment. Take care. We'll see you soon.